It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for MP.
Here we go. And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got McCollum. Chris Middleton is out there with Kispert. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Sarr in at the 5, down low. What a treat we have tonight, Greg. These teams give us a glimpse into the future of the NBA.
No doubt about that. These are the guys that might eventually turn into the superstars that run the league. They're still very up and coming, but loads of talent on the floor in this one.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
MP with it. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. And stolen by Sarr. Coulibaly with it. Now Thomas defending. And here's McCollum for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Middleton the pass to Sarr. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Nick Claxton.
And the length of Sarr is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
Free throw good. Sarr. And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
That one is no good.
One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame plus add to his game. But that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Here's Middleton. After the basket by Brooklyn. And stolen by MP. That's good from Porter on the assist by MP.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Here's Middleton. Got it. Good job in the low post. The Nets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Outside, Porter. Nets passing it around. Claxton the pass to Wolf. Boss. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Middleton finds Coulibaly. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 5. Drills it from outside. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
And MP throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
McCollum, no good. The Nets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Back to MP. Down low. Pass to Wolf. To the inside. Boss. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Now here's Kispert. Middleton inside the 3-point line. Second chance shot. McCollum, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Tries again. Wolf shot's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's McCollum. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Nice play by McCollum. So crafty with the ball in his hands.
Stolen by McCollum. Now Coulibaly. 11 points last game. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, because they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Middleton following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Oh, successful trip there. Middleton running that pick and roll. He can also work as the screener when need be.
Claxton the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
So it's the Wizards now, following the bucket by the Nets.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Middleton outside. Back to McCollum. A three ball. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. Demon comes in for Boss. And then for Washington, Champagne's checked in. And he's making some changes here. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Coulibaly. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. To the middle, Whitmore finds Coulibaly.
Boy, Coulibaly can elevate, folks. That vertical is legit.
Terrence Mann is out there with MP. Then it's Porter. Then it's Zaire Williams. And it's Wolf at the center position. So that's the Nets 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Middleton outside. Inside, here's Kispert. Good on the bucket.
Boy, Kispert doesn't waste these kinds of opportunities. A bucket on the interior? Yes, sir.
Mann passes to MP. Washington with the rebound. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Corey Kispert. In the corner, it's Whitmore. The wide open look here for Coulibaly. And again, it's Washington with a three. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Washington.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Here's Bagley following the bucket by the Nets. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
My goodness, you see the elite athleticism of Bilal Coulibaly with a little sauce.
Here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for two.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Back to Coulibaly. Wizards passing it around. Pass to Whitmore. And he drives in. And Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Sarge checked in. MP up top. He's defended by Coulibaly. 7-foot shot. Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Nets lead by 7.
Well, this is the space that Claxton wants to attack from. If he's in the paint close to the hoop, look out.
For 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Pass to Coulibaly. To the paint. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Boy, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as you might expect, he was usually first up to clear the boards, hauling in those loose balls for the squad. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Well, the moment that ball is headed towards Thomas, he has one thing on his mind.
Now, here's Kispert. He has 5, and that one is good. McCollum's got 9.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, Kispert is often labeled as a shooter, but DB has much more to his game.
There is no doubt, Kev. He moves the ball. He can attack a closeout. He's going to work very hard as a cutter. This is just a young man that plays the right way.
So it's the Wizards now. After the basket by Brooklyn, Middleton can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the basket by MP.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
McCollum, no good.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wolf. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. As we get into April, let's take a moment to look at how the top talent across the league is holding up. It's the rookie race. And with the season starting to wind down, one of these young men will be taking home that coveted Rookie of the Year award. You look at MP all season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
It's got to be him. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
Here's Middleton after the basket by Brooklyn. Kispert finds Middleton, and they get it. And yes, it's good. Middleton's got 7.
Boy, I love to see Corey Kispert share the wealth like that. This is exactly what helps team chemistry.
MP, no good. Wizards trail by 14. Middleton on the wing. Back to McCollum. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Wolf got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Off target from three-point range.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And stolen by MP. Claxton the pass to Boss. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Pass to Middleton. Launches a 3, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Brooklyn Nets.
They've got a huge lead, largely because they're showing their heart, the will, the determination, particularly on the offensive glass.
Yep, they're playing with some real passion. Love to see it.
And circling back to the first half, what about these 2 point guards?
The league is so...
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Kispert is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Sarr, and it's McCollum in at the 1. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Here's Sarr. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. For a 3, Middleton, rebounded by the Nets. Wolf got 5 rebounds tonight to the middle. And MP throws it down.
Well, that's something his coaches would like to see more of from Cam Thomas, making plays for others.
Middleton the pass to Sarr. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And this break gives us a moment to look at the leading playmakers among rookies for the past 10 games. You look at MP, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Igor Demin.
good passing. It's such a vital element to winning basketball, and you really have to think their teams are pleased with the way they're playing right now.
Boy, you talk about Alex Sarr, guys, and how versatile this young man is. A 7-footer with some skills, and it's just about polishing off all of that skill. You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Wolf. And here is MP. A second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Boss has got 36.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
McCollum outside. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. Now Kispert. Now Sarr. Unloads from 9. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. McCollum's got 14 points. Back to MP. The kick out to Porter. Porter gets a screen from Boss. Down low, over McCollum. And MP with the basket on the assist by Porter. MP's got 38 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
McCollum passes to Sarr. And here's Kispert from the arc. Nets leading by 20. Porter outside, bangs home the trifecta. He's got 10.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Wizards have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Inside. Kicks it out to McCollum. For 3, Middleton. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Porter. MP sets the screen for Porter. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's Kispert in the corner. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, the Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you, Kevin.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And such a valuable guy to this team's rotation, Doris. Nick Claxton is important.
You know, Kev, I'll tell you one thing. This guy brings a ton of energy. He's willing to battle for loose balls, for rebounds. On the defensive end, you know he can make an impact. There's incredible length, and I still think a ceiling that he can get to.
Here's Coulibaly following the basket by MP. McCollum outside. Here's Coulibaly. 11 points in the game. Back to McCollum to stop the run. And again, Washington no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And Washington has possession. Following the bucket by the Nets. A 3 from McCollum. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. MP dishes to Porter. Back to MP. Porter passes to MP. Here's Wolf. Right side, Thomas. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Thomas got 10.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
McCollum outside. Back to Coulibaly. Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Middleton. MP against McCollum. Pass to Coulibaly. Middleton with a screen for Coulibaly. And again, Washington no good. Brooklyn's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range.
And check out the numbers for Boss. Just an incredible month of basketball. And he's also number 2 league-wide in field goal percentage. You love his ability to score over the top of the defense.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Bagley. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Washington shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And it's McCollum in the corner. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Back to Williams. Uncovered. Jump shot is good. Williams has got his first points of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the dunk by MP.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Bagley the screen. McCollum against MP. Over MP. Again, McCollum missing. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. And MP throws it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Bagley, no good. Brooklyn's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Bagley. He's got 6 to end the goal streak, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, team second.
He's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul.
First trip to the free. The Nets making a switch here. MP's checked in. So it's Washington now. MP out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Williams. And it's Wilson in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to McCollum. Over MP. The Wizards with another miss.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Mann finds Williams. To the inside. Here's Boss. And MP throws it down.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Now here's Kispert. Pass to Song. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by McCollum.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
And that one drops for him. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's McCollum. The teardrop falls in.
And such a clever score. McCollum can unleash the floater, the pull-up. He's got it all.
MP's shot is good.
tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And here's McCollum. Kispert dishes to Middleton. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
And another one falls.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Cullen passes to Kispert. From past the arc, knocks down the 3-ball.
Corey Kispert works so hard to polish those range shooting skills. Good night.
And MP throws it down hard.
Boy, MP, what a fancy finish.
McCollum with the ball. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Back to Middleton, and it's McCollum in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the shot goes in. McCollum's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
And Middleton kicks to Kispert. Down low. Kicks it out to McCollum. Here's Middleton. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
How about the save there by Middleton? Outsmarting the defense and able to get that second chance look.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Back to McCollum. Pass to Kispert. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
If you're a three-point specialist in the game today, you've got to have that kind of range. That was deep.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Takes a step back. McCollum, and McCollum with the slam.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Middleton can't get it to go. MP right side. No good there. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one
for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
With all the data now about shot profiles and what kind of looks a defense should allow, it's got to be refreshing sometimes just to send one back.
Yeah, I mean, everybody feels better after a block. Someone lost their man, that block lets them gather and reset.
Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long, everyone.
Right? Maybe we send some Steve Nash MVP season real. Few people ever did better. Yeah, we'll be making talk about it tomorrow.
The energy is mounting. Almost time for basketball. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, BA. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And the Milwaukee starting five. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then there's Miles Turner. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Rollins in at the one. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Clowney. The three is up. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Now here's Thomas. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. To the paint. Here's MP. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. And here's Kuzma. Lets it go from deep. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. To the inside. Here's MP. That one drops. And it comes off an assist from Porter.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Antetokounmpo surveys. The 3 from Prince. And he buries his first look.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Taurean Prince has played for a number of teams so far. He's handled each experience like a total pro.
Yeah, that's the impression I get, B.A. I mean, he's somebody that welcomes every new opportunity in this league. Plays with a maturity and joy that helps any team. He's just a basketball player, understands his role, and relishes that wherever he is.
Porter the pass to Boss. And here's Thomas from the arc, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And we don't see Thomas in the corner a ton, but Cam is very effective shooting that short corner 3.
Pass to Turner. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
MP outside. Inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
Pass to Prince. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Kuzma for 3. Claxton with a rebound.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
And MP with a basket on the assist by Porter. Boss has got 10.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Rollins passes to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Claxton. Throws it up high. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Prince. On the wing, Kuzma. Back to Prince. Out to the right wing. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And here's Turner from the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Here's Boss. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Rollins. The kick out to Kuzma. The 3 is up. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice. Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
Here's Prince. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. And Kuzma, good for 3. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Launches a 3. Claxton with a rebound.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump. He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's Prince on the wing from behind the arc. Porter pulls it in.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Back to MP. To the middle. The shake. And he lays it up and in.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Count the basket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Knocked away. Pass to Thomas. Here's Porter. Down low. Jacks up a three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Now here's MP. The rebound by Turner. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Well, they found...
Tony Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. We've got Tyre Williams. MP is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Clowney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Boss in their last matchup against the Wizards was outstanding. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was his usual self on the glass, piling up the rebounds. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Great report there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Williams on the wing. Screen by MP. Here's Williams. Back to MP. Outside man. Just 3 to shoot. From the arc. They get it back. Here's MP. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
Yeah, excellent play by MP on the offensive glass, working to keep the play alive.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Williams. 24 points for Boss. It's stolen by MP. In transition, here comes Brooklyn for 3. Here's Porter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Inside, Clowney. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Brooklyn, Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Thomas in for Mann. Milwaukee also changed it up. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Green. And Kuzma subbed in for Trent. Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Prince. And there's the screen. From downtown. Rebounded by the Nets. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And BA, that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. It feels like nobody can stop it.
MP making his presence felt.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's the 3. Rollins gets the bucket. Rollins has got 6 points.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Thomas outside. To the middle. Pass to Clowney. MP is screen on Turner. Porter. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Porter is all in on the offensive end. Never missing a chance to give his team a boost.
Here's Prince. Antetokounmpo outside. Now Turner fires the 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Pass to Prince from outside the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Boss. MP, a screen on Prince. Thomas, that's good.
Well, for Cam Thomas, the mid-range is almost an extension of the layup.
Now here's Kuzma. 6 points for him. Antetokounmpo outside. 5 to shoot. Striding it. Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
MP outside. Pass to Claxton. Back to MP. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. 32 points for MP.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Rollins. Kuzma for 3. Knocks down the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Brooklyn leading by 3. MP, the pass to Thomas. With the floater. Basket's good. Thomas has gotten 4 this quarter.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they pulled out in front.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
3-pointer. Cash assisting on the play with Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Rollins. 23 points for him last game against Memphis.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
Pass to Turner. Shot clock at 6. It's Kuzma with the miss. Gets it off. He can't get that one to fall. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Brooklyn out in front. They're up by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
My main man, MP, making a statement, putting the league on notice. He's a problem.
Yeah, as good as he is already, he's just getting started. And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Nets.
Some teams play fast and loose. These guys are aggressive, but also keep it tight.
Yeah, they've been efficient and effective, giving nothing away. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Rollins in at the point. Oh, swiped away. And they're on the run. Here's Porter. Finished off the break. Porter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Here's Antetokounmpo. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." EA, back to you.
A new wrinkle. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Giannis, what rim protection from him, using that endless length.
Here's Boss. Count that one. And it's 36 points for MP.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Rollins from deep. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Rollins has got 9 points.
When Giannis enters the lane, it just collapses, sucks your defense right in, which opens up the 3-ball.
MP shot is off.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
Pass to Rollins. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Rollins. Here's Prince. He's got 6. Kuzma for 3.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Thomas passes to Boss. And he lays it up and in. Boss has got 38 points.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Here's Rollins. The kick out to Kuzma. Kuzma can't get that one to fall.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Thomas for three. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And here's Kuzma. Now Antetokounmpo. 18 points for him. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Good stuff happens when you take it to the rack. MP fouled in the act right there.
And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Nets?
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And both free throws good for MP.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Pass to Turner. Here's Rollins. Now here's Antetokounmpo looking to win the run. And the Bucks miss again.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Checked in for Michael Porter. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kuzma. Trent outside. There's a screen by Turner. And the Bucks miss again.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Rollins to stop the drought. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And both free throws good for MP.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
To the paint. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Here's Rollins. Covered by MP. The kick out to Kuzma. There's the screen by Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Trent for 3. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Thomas passes to MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 46 points for Boss.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Trent outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Williams passes to MP, and that one good. MP's got 48.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Turner with it. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Trent outside. Turner, a screen on Thomas. Trent, the pass to Prince. And another miss by Milwaukee. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. To the inside, Thomas. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
1 minute left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Rollins, covered by MP. Rollins gets the bucket. Rollins has got 11 points.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Here's MP. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Prince. Now Green fires the 3. And Boss pulls it down. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Williams. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
You know, it's been a rougher year than he expected at the line, guys. I mean, he's seen the numbers dropping off for him this year.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Turner. Coffey comes in for Prince. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Three-pointer Anthony hits the trifecta. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
Prepared to let it fly. Anthony was just waiting for the rock.
Here's Boss. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Trent from long range. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 6 assists now in the game. MP getting it done for Brooklyn. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent...
Making a change here. MP's checked in. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Green. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Coffey. Prince is checked in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. Dimon out there with MP. Then it's Williams. And it's Wilson in at the 4-man spot. So that's the Nets 5.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Dimon. To the left wing. To the middle. Here's Boss. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Rollins passes to Prince. Misses the 3.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Here's Rollins. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Man, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Clark, you think about current NBA players. Which do you see becoming head coaches down the line?
Well, I think Chris Paul is an obvious answer. He's had so many leadership roles, not only on his team, but throughout the league. Mike Conley has great temperament, has been a tremendous mentor to other players, and is also a guy who has shown great leadership capability. Perhaps C.J. McCollum, a Northeast Ohio guy as well, because of leadership he's shown in the NBPA. So those are three that come to mind right away.
Boss. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 58.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Pass to Kuzma. Prince against MP. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. There's the three. Prince can't hit.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Here's MP. Hits yet again. Wow! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Kuzma outside. There's a screen by Turner. It's Kuzma with the miss.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up. Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
They set the screen. The three from Prince. Williams grabs the board. The Nets have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. And MP throws it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Williams against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kuzma. No good. Unable to win this run.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Man, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power. Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And what can you say that hasn't been already said? We knew these guys would be great coming into the year, but their complete dominance is rare. They have redefined greatness.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Boss.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
Prince, a screen on Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Williams' shot is good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Rollins. Knocks it down from distance.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Here's MP. And another one.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.